Hello everyone, welcome back to some more Rocket League. Let's see here, fly to IBP Kronovi. So, guys, I had the pleasure, or I guess the difficulty in very recently coming up against IBP Kronovi in pubbies, just for Rocket Labs, obviously nothing too special, but I came up against him, and as well as Mock Insolences and Double. And honestly, guys, I don't have a whole lot more to say about that other than it went about as well as you would expect. IBP Kronovi is #1 in the world, I believe. He is the ESL Monthly Champion, with Double the ESL Monthly Elite, mind you. All right, let's go and back that up so you guys can actually watch that goal. There you go. I missed the shot right there. I missed it. But it was a lot of fun. I went 3 rounds against Kronovi, 3 rounds in a row, and there's not a lot of words that can really like accurately say what it's like to go against Kronovi. Now, this is not a bragging video. This is I lose horribly. Like there's no spoiler there. I lose horribly. It's more of I had a lot of fun, and I want to show you guys just a little bit of stuff from Kronovi's view and what was going on there. Because honestly, just watching him in this replay, it just blows me away how he's able to move his car. The little. All 3 of them, really. Both Double and Insolences all are very impressive. But we're watching Kronovi because Kronovi's the superstar, right? But just the way that he's able to move his car, the way that he flips his car is amazing. I don't know how he does that. It's not something I have learned at all. And then right here, this prediction right here. And granted, they're on a team. They're probably communicating via microphone. But just that level of prediction and then being able to sit there and be ready is just amazing, honestly. So, look at that. That teamwork. That just, wow. And there it goes. Right there. 3-0. Now, this was not the worst of the 3 matches. I'll tell you that now. I will save the worst match for last, but I don't have a lot of like insightful commentary to provide here. I just kind of watch in awe of what's going on. And every once in a while I'm happy because like, hey, look, I got the ball. I hit it away from them. You know, every once in a while there's that little thing that's like, hey, I did a thing. But these guys, these 3 really are the stars here. Now, I had been playing for a little while up until this point when I finally encountered Kronovi. I was winning a lot of matches, too. Like I was very successful that evening. And I was playing mostly with Mist Hula. And, God, I kicked myself for missing that shot. I had an open shot on goal, and I missed. I kicked myself for that. I really should have scored there. Wow. It's something else even just watching it. Just, wow. My goodness. I slept like right after this match. I just went to bed because I was exhausted. I'd been away for like 20 hours. So I was exhausted. But well, I'm glad that went well. But it was honestly just, it was a lot of fun. It was very educational. And after this match, I felt very amped up. Like, I was not upset at all by how much we lost by. Like, it just doesn't really matter. You know, it's, when you're up against the best in the world, you really just got to sit there and enjoy that you're up against the best in the world. You know, unless for some reason you think you're better than the best in the world, which is well, pretty much impossible. There's one best in the world and then a couple of contenders, and then that's it. You know, when it comes to the real-life counterpart of this, you know, football, soccer, there is technically one best in the world, but there's also one contender. You know, Messi, Ronaldo, whichever order you want to put that in, it is highly contested. But, I mean, this is along the same path. It's very much so that you can't be upset if you're going to be in a match against Messi or Ronaldo. You know, don't be upset. And that's kind of where I ended up here. You know, don't be upset. I screwed that up so badly, by the way. I screwed up that defense. I stole it from Kronovi, and then I messed up the follow-up, and they got a goal off of me. But I did beat pretty much all three of them to the ball every single time. I'm much faster to get to the first touch. That much I can say and be happy about. But I imagine it's very purposeful when and how they decide to hit the ball. So, all right. Let's go ahead and exit back to main menu here. We'll go ahead and open up the second one. And just wow, you know, ESL 2. All right, so we want fly to Kronovi, player view. So part of the reason I want to watch Kronovi specifically is I want to see how he looks at the ball. So he uses ball cam quite a bit, but then every once in a while he does switch back and forth. And then when he goes aerial, he doesn't use the ball cam. It's that kind of information that I want to see in order to make myself better at the game. Now, one thing that the replay does not capture is that there is banter back and forth. There's banter in the open chat between the three of them and the three of us. And needless to say, we were all basically blown away by the fact that they were just amazing, really. We were just completely blown away. But we were also blown away because it's like, all of a sudden we're against the ESL. Like, in a public match, we're against the ESL. Why? So what ends, you know? At one point, I called it punishment for the fact that we had won so many games that we just have to lose eventually, and so we were given Kronovi. By the way, that was my save. I saved against Kronovi, by the way. In case you missed that, I saved against Kronovi. Let that go down in the history books. I almost scored. If I didn't mess up, I would have scored. And I saved against Kronovi. That alone is, it was awesome. It really was. And it wasn't like an easy save. Of course, no saves are going to be easy at this level. So that I am a little proud of. I will fully admit that I am a little proud of. Also, missed, scored against Kronovi. So congratulations to Mist. I mean, he can say he scored. All I can say is I saved. So, I mean, you know, congrats to him. That's pretty awesome. So, a lot of what this episode is just going to be rambling, because I need to technically talk in order to make it my own video, basically. But even so, it's just, it was a lot of fun playing against Kronovi. I mean, we were expected to lose, and we did. You know, that is not unexpected in the least. Like, of course we lost. But I watched them play, and there's one thing that stands out to me above all else, and it's not their aerials. What stands out to me is their ability to accurately touch the ball. Not their ball control. Because honestly, their ball control, while it is impressive, is not that far-fetched from what I can already do myself. I mean, I don't save a lot of my replays, but Most of my aerial goals I make in games, not necessarily in Rocket League, just in general. And I can't say it's the same aerial maneuvers, because there's no way I can match their aerial maneuvers. But I have really good ball control. So what I see from their ball control is like, yeah, okay, great. You know, they have impressive ball control, and they can do a couple very specific things that I can't do. Not at all. But I mean, that's to be expected. They are the best in the world. But no, the one thing that sticks out to me is their accuracy hitting the ball. The fact that they can hit the ball, 9 times out of 10 is what really sticks out to me. Is that they can, yes, Kronovi still misses. You can see that obviously he's missed several times in the course of the 2 replays now. He has missed the ball several times. And he almost scored an own goal, actually. Even Kronovi makes mistakes. And at some point in time, there will be someone who makes fewer mistakes, and that person will be better than Kronovi, right? Or maybe Kronovi will cut out his mistakes. I imagine this was all just for fun anyways, not like it was serious, but that's an own goal. I don't think I caused that one, but still. That was an own goal. But for me, that's what stands out, is when I watch them, what I see is the ability to hit the ball no matter where it is. If it's in the air, if it's simply in just on the ground, a really easy shot on the ground. I mean, they can hit the ball at a regular basis, and that's something that I strive to do. Because I can control the ball really well. And I know that just from the way I've watched myself play. I can, when I hit the ball really well. I'm really good at that. But I don't hit the ball very often. I really don't hit the ball very often. And it is that that I feel that I need to get better at, and that Kronovi and the others are clearly better at, is they can hit the ball more often. And yes, whoops, wrong button. And yes, they still do have better ball control, obviously. Why wouldn't they? Let's see. Fly to Kronovi. Player view. There we go. Also, Mist scored again, by the way. For what it's worth, Mist scored again. He actually got the opening goal, which was impressive. But the 3 of them were kind of messing around, I guess. There was still more banter in this one. But we lost the I'm a plane beat boop. And he was a big part of our capability. Look at this goal. Look at this goal. Right to Double. It was impressive. But anyways, yeah, their ability to hit the ball is what really blows me away about all 3 of them, honestly, is that they can all hit the ball so many times when everyone else I see, everyone else I play against, maybe 50% accuracy. These guys have like 80%, 90% accuracy on the ball. And their ball control is impressive, but almost exclusively in the air. When you put them on the ground, they're actually not as good as you would expect. It's when you put them on the air and put them in the wall that proves why they are the best in the world. And boy, they really are. And it is a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun to play against these guys. I was able to practice some aerial skills, and then I was able to watch what they did in replays to help improve myself for the future. And that's the big thing, is the only thing I can do is sit and watch how everyone is moving their cars. And you can see a very clear golf in class difference. There's no other way to put it, really. When you watch any of these 3, any of them, when they hit the ball with their car, it is calculated. It is also, that was an own goal. I was gonna save it, and then he scored an own goal because he ran into my right in front of me. It was awful. But just the way they hit the ball and just how they, like, what angle on the car they hit the ball with, it was honestly, that is a remarkable, like, car control. Holy crap, they have such good car control. It's something that I aspire to learn about, because that level of car control is what will make you a lot better too, in my opinion. I mean, they would know better. I don't watch pro games. I don't watch the ESL. Close, very close. So I don't, because I don't watch the ESL, I can't provide even remotely close to accurate commentary or accurate analysis. I'm just going based off of what I have learned playing the game, and that is that how they control their car, both on the ground and in the air. Also, I saved right there, in case you didn't notice. Woo! I saved another shot. But just, again, how they control their car is... It blows me away, honestly. And that is what is so important. Their car control and their aerial ability, absolutely. That comes with practice. Their aerial ability can be learned. Well, that was pretty sad. That was pretty sad. Jeez, 7 minutes long for a 5-minute game. But anyways, the video's almost over. I really wanted to show you guys that I had the opportunity and the privilege of going against Kronovi and Insolences, both ESL, major ESL players, and some of the best in the world. And it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed myself. And this is not a brag. This is not a humble brag. This is just, hey, look, cool thing. How often do you get to see footage from Kronovi's point of view on YouTube and not have it be like Kronovi himself or herself? I actually don't know. But have it not actually be, I don't know. Does Kronovi Twitch? I don't know if Kronovi twitches. If Kronovi twitches, then obviously it's a lot less special. I know so little about the Rocket League pro scene because I do play just for fun. I know so little about that scene. Here comes a save. There was a save in there. You can see it. You can see the save. You just can't actually see what happened. But I know so little about the pro scene that I can't actually tell you whether or not any of these guys live stream. Because I know you can watch them with just the ESL. Like, you can just watch the ESL. Like, that's no big deal. And I'm sure if you watch the ESL, this stuff is very normal. But to me, it's not. To me, this is something special. You know, I don't watch the ESL. Herpa derp. All I had to do was jump up in the air. 30 seconds remaining. They've scored 12 goals. It was at this point we were wondering whether or not they would score anymore. Obviously they did. See right there what Insolences did? That was a little bit of a mistake. I got a save here very soon. But that's because he tried this weak stuff on me. Like, come on. He tried to just put it into the back of the net by a weak little dribble. It's like, really? But look at this. Look at this. It's overtime, and look at that. They kept it in the air so long, they just hammered in another goal. That, honestly, that's amazing. That they were able to score a goal in overtime like that by keeping it in the air. I've never seen in my life someone able to keep it in the air to score that extra goal in overtime. So, anyways, guys, it was a lot of fun playing against Kronovi. I really enjoyed it. And ultimately, we lost in the way you'd think we would lose. You know, that's nothing new. But it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it, and I hope I get the opportunity again when I'm a little bit better. I'm only a veteran, so, you know, going against a whole bunch of legends, it's not gonna be the best. Even if they were just screwing around, still not gonna be the best. But I suppose if I ever reach legend status, those games will become more, I don't know, more frequent, perhaps, because they're just, those people are at the legend level. So, but yeah, anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking with me through this. I was just super happy to show off the fact that I lost awfully to Kronovi 3 times in a row. I saved against them, what, 3 times? 3 or 4 times I saved against them. So, I mean, that makes me happy. I was able to get saves against them. Obviously not enough, and not even close to being accurate enough. You know, their accuracy shooting on goal was pretty impressive too. They just had a lot more shots than anyone else I've ever seen. But yeah, there you go. That's just a little journey that I had. But it was a lot of fun. So I'm rambling because I'm still pumped up and excited. I am still pumped up and excited and energized. So I'm just going to go on and stop here, guys. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and share it with your friends. The best thing you can do for the channel is to share the video. Thank you to Amphit for being a Patreon supporter, and I'll see you all next time with more Rocket League. Probably not against Kronovi. Again, probably at the 1,000 match point, whenever that may be. So, thanks for watching, and DFTBA.